Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video going over the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield DLC. Today, we have two rumors to go over, one talking about a third expansion pass, which is apparently coming in the early months of 2021. And not only that, we have another rumor going over a bunch of new Galarian forms that are apparently coming to the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Of course, this is just a rumor though. At the end of the day, guys, take it with a grain of salt. As always, with these videos, but it's always fun to speculate and see what they have to say. Make sure to drop a like though if you are excited for today's videos. Try and hit 500 likes. Make sure to drop a comment as well. Would you be happy with a third expansion pass, or would you like something such as Diamond and Pearl remakes next year instead? And subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content and live streams on this here channel. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you all enjoy. So, starting things off, this is the rumor talking about a third expansion pass. It's not a very big rumor, but it's got the stuff that we need to see. Anyway, it says DLC 2021 Steeds Forest by Anonymous. Now, this was uploaded on the 4th of April, which was, I don't know, a couple Saturdays ago. I don't even know. Bro, every day is the same right now in lockdown. I don't even know what day is today. Is Thursday, Wednesday? I think so. So, Gen 8 DLC, Steeds Forest in early 2021. Doesn't say the date, but apparently we're getting a third DLC pack in 2021. I don't know how I feel about it, because obviously the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, I feel like that's enough to wrap things up nicely for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. But apparently, Anonymous says that we're getting some more. So I don't know if they would do 2 years of DLC or not. I think that'd be a little bit too much. But it says new woodland wild area. I don't know what this picture's for on the side. Maybe that's the new legendary or something. But it says, yeah, new woodland wild area. Gigantamax Greninja, Lucario, and Mimikyu. So if you get a Gigantamax Greninja, you're gonna have to Gigantamax the other two Gen 6 stars as well. Lucario is an interesting one because obviously we do already have Mega Lucario. But obviously there's all that stuff about Ash getting Riolu in the anime now. So I feel like there's a lot more merch surrounding Riolu and Lucario now. So maybe they're going to give it a little bit more love in the Gen 8 games. Give it a cheeky Gigantamax form. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying. And it says Mimikyu as well. Mimikyu I think would be really cool to get a Gigantamax form. It just, I don't know. It just screams a Pokemon that should get one. And it says, quest to find the Hollow Throne, a special tree that moves around the map and only appears after consecutive wins against trainers and wild Pokemon. Then it says, new legendary horse Pokemon inside the tree's den. It's referred to as the Wild Fire Pokemon and is a Grass Fire type. We don't actually have a Grass Fire type Pokemon yet, so we do need that. That's something we do need in lives. Nabal is its name. And it says capturing the horse will be pivotal at one point to stop a forest fire in the story. So I'm guessing it's going to be like an easy capture, like maybe the Gen 6 starters are, where you can't proceed until you catch the Pokemon. But yeah, that's all we have for this rumor. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think we're going to get any more DLC after the Crown Tundra. I think we're just going to get the Isle of Armor, the Crown Tundra this year. It's going to wrap up Sword and Shield very nicely. Then I think next year we're going to get Diamond and Pearl remakes. It's the 15th anniversary. It's been the longest time we've ever had since getting a remake, which is obviously Auras. So I don't know. We'll have to see though. Maybe they're just going to see how well this DLC does this year, and then that'll maybe change their mind about next year. Because remember, there are two different teams right now. One team working on the DLC and one team working on the next Pokemon game. So who knows? They've got ammo in their quiver, you know. They've got some arrows left in that bad boy. Anyway, this is the next rumor. It says DLC and Diamond and Pearl remakes Anonymous. This was uploaded on Wednesday, the 8th of April 2020. So April giving us all kinds of rumors. But it says, I've been able to gather some information about the Sword and Shield DLC and the Diamond and Pearl remakes. However, not all is confirmed yet, especially in the Diamond and Pearl remakes, as they are still quite far away. Unfortunately, I was not able to get any info on any Let's Go games. So again, we don't even know if there's gonna be any more Let's Go games. I don't know. It's an easy game for them to make, which would allow them to spend more time on a bigger game. So I don't know, but yeah, apparently Diamond and Pearl remakes coming. Let's Go games are apparently on their way at some point, but they don't know anything about it. But anyway, more DLC stuff. So new Galarian forms from both DLCs. Galarian Jinx, which is an Ice Psychic type, which isn't it already Ice Psychic? Pretty sure Jinx is already Ice Psychic. So isn't it? I'm gonna check that real quick. It says Galarian Jinx is Ice and Psychic. I'm pretty sure that it was already a Ice Psychic type Pokemon. It is in fact an Ice Psychic type Pokemon, so fair play. You know, I don't know. I feel like that might be a little bit of a slip up, but apparently it's keeping the same typing. But I don't know. This is Galarian, Arbok, and Ekans, Poison, and Fairy. I could see those two getting Galarian forms. Well, maybe just Arbok, really, because obviously of Galarian Weezing. Arbok and Weezing kind of go as a pair. But saying that, Beedrill and Butterfly do as well. Beedrill and Butterfree. Oh my lord, what is happening with me today? And obviously, Beedrill got a Mega Evolution, and Butterfree got a Gigantamax form, so I don't know. Then it says Galarian Slowbro, which is going to be Poison and Psychic. And then Galarian Slowking, which is also going to be Poison and Psychic. I don't really believe that. I think Slowbro is going to be a Poison type, because obviously Slowpoke does learn Acid and some other moves as well, whereas Galarian Slowking, I feel like that's kind of pushing more in the direction of a Dark type Pokemon. Then it says Galarian Dustox, which is Poison and Fairy. Galarian Dustox is quite a high candidate to get Galarian form, thanks to Clara's like bow at the top of her head. Look, has like the same pattern as Galarian as Dustox's wings, and not only that, she is a Poison type trainer. So again, it could be a new typing for Dustox, but again, that's just what people have kind of like picked apart. Then it says Galarian Phanpy and Donphan, Steel and Dark. Phanpy and Donphan are a Pokemon that have popped up a lot through various rumors, whether they're getting a new evolution or a new Galarian form or a new Gigantamax form. They are two Pokemon that have popped up a lot. So I don't know why, because none of the rumors so far we know if are true or not. So I don't know, but yeah, Galarian Phanpy and Donphan, again, something that has creeped up a lot through various rumors. Then it says the Pokemon Company and Game Freak are planning on more Galarian forms, but these are the only ones I know of so far. In the Crown Tundra DLC, the legendary Pokemon Calyrex has an alternate form in which the bulb on its head has blossomed into a beautiful flower. Also in the Crown Tundra, you will be able to purchase Mega Stones for battle points in a small outpost on the side of a mountain. And then it says Diamond and Pearl remake news. So apparently Mega Evolutions are back according to this rumor. And then Calyrex has an alternate form. I could see Calyrex getting an alternate form. It doesn't look strong enough. It looks more like a mythical Pokemon right now. I thought it was a mythical Pokemon when we first saw it in the trailer, because it just gives me that vibe. It doesn't really give me the vibe of a legendary Pokemon. So maybe it will get a different form. I could see that happening. And then it says Diamond and Pearl remake news. Mega Evolutions will be in the game, with all three starters getting a Mega Evolution. I mean, that makes sense. Just like Auraz, Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile all got Mega Evolutions when those remakes came out. Other Pokemon, including Luxray, Yanmega, Mamoswine, Floatzel, Gliscor, and Weavile, are all planned to receive Mega Evolutions. Again, they are just all prominent Pokemon in the Gen 4 game, so that does not surprise me at all. I mean, I'm talking like this is true. I have no idea if this is true, but they are Pokemon that I could see getting Mega Evolutions if that was the case. The main story is the exact same as Diamond and Pearl, as they are remakes, not retellings. That's the first rumor that I've actually seen say that. You know, most are like, oh, Diamond and Pearl remakes, yeah, story's changing a little bit. You know, none of them are actually talking about it being a retelling, but this one does actually say they are remakes, not retelling, so, you know, kudos to that. However, there are two sections to the post-game. I mean, the post-game is different from the normal storyline, because just like with Auraz, we had the Delta episode. It's just something different to do. It's something to fit like legendaries in and stuff. In the first half, you go on a journey to the Distortion World to capture Giratina using the legendary Pokemon Dialga or Palkia, which you would have previously caught. In the second half of the post-game, you learn a lot more about Arceus, and eventually you catch him. I don't want to give away too much about the storyline of the post-game, so I won't give any more info on them. And finally, the last thing I was told is that if you hatch an egg of a Pokemon with a regional form in the Distortion World, it will hatch into that regional form. However, I don't know how Game Freak will deal with this when it comes to Pokemon that have multiple regional forms. Again, that's something I definitely remember reading on a different rumor as well, which I think is a really good idea, by the way. I would love if you could go to the Distortion World, hatch a Pokemon there, and then its regional form would come out. But again, like Meowth, who has an Alolan, a Galarian, and a Cantonian form, you don't really know what to do with Pokemon like that. But all in all, this rumor, I mean, the first slip up for me was a Galarian Jinx being the exact same typing, Ice and Psychic. The whole point of the Galarian form is to change the typing. So why would it have to? Because obviously Galarian Pokemon have to adapt to their new surroundings, and within that they change typings. Why would Galarian Jinx change form with the exact same typing? It literally contradicts itself. There's no point at all. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure whether I believe either of these, to be fair. I mean, I don't know if I'd like more DLC. I kind of want Down and Pill remakes next year. Like, this year's all about Sword and Shield, last year was all about Sword and Shield. Next year I would like something different, and I would love it to be Down and Pill remakes. So I don't think this is true. And again, I don't know. Without that Ice and Psychic slip up, maybe it could be believable, but it just makes no sense to make a Galarian Jinx with Ice and Psychic. Maybe if they said Gigantamax Jinx, then fair enough, but there is literally 0 point of making a new form of a Pokemon with the exact same typing, when the whole point of that form is to change typing to adapt to its new surroundings. So yeah, for me, I don't think it's true, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say. If you did enjoy today's video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500. Like I say, leave a comment. What would you think about these rumors? Would you like more DLC, or would you want Down and Pill remix next year, or a different game entirely? Let me know. And of course, subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. That's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.